Alright, this next level is one where the difficulty jumps. Kind of disconcertingly. Part of me thinks it was meant to be played much later in the game. And the reason I think that is because of how the game is sort of constructed. But I can't imagine why anyone wouldn't play it at this point. I don't think I'm meant to go that way. If I am, it's horrendously unfair. Yeah, that's better. Forgot to save. The game is usually reasonably trustworthy in that if it looks like you can make a cool jump, it won't lead you into anything like too treacherous. You'll notice I qualified that with a big reasonably. Okay, so I need to activate a switch for this. Okay, I think that'll get us the green one. Let's save. That's what we needed. These walls actually cause weird clipping problems, which speedrunners take advantage of to skip through chunks of the level. Ooh! Well, I don't know if that was right. No, because that, I think, should be open. Let's try that. Or maybe not. And here we are. The book reads "to serve man" in reference to the Twilight Zone episode. And that is the second biggest sandwich I've ever seen. What'd I tell you? Alright, we now have 2 of our 3 items. The grappling hook and rope, and the giant sandwich. So, using the grappling hook, we can progress up the cliff face into the area with the next 4 levels. Let's do Bloog to manufacture. Need to flick some switches. That is what my life has become. Howdy. Right. And I need to wait patiently for the elevator. I got a green key. So I think I need to go up and to the left now because I've been up and to the right. I think one of Bobby Prince's most aggressive soundtracks on the whole. In many ways, though, Keen 5 was made after Keen 6, I feel like a lot of elements of 6 were probably a little more ambitious in a way. There's a lot of stuff in 6 that you just don't see in 4 and 5. Part of me wonders if that's because they felt like they were breaking the engine a bit with 6 and so reeled it back in for 5. But in many ways, 5 is also probably the most ultra refined of the games. It's shorter than 4 and 6, but the levels are quite large, and the design is quite slick by comparison as well. I thought that should have activated a lift. That's not the lift I thought it should have activated. Alright, I'm still missing something. This is actually rather surprisingly, given how badly I'm playing it, one of the levels with which I'm most familiar, because this is the third and final level of the demo, which I have played quite a bit of. Of course, back then I was a kid and I used to cheat a lot as well. Nothing quite like jump cheat to take you straight to the top of these very vertical levels. Ah! Okay, so that was the green door, which led us to a switch. So let's try up here. Ah! Alright, well this looks a little more promising. When did I last save? Not even in the level. Uh-oh. Okay. Usually during these streams I make a point of acknowledging the fact that as much as I love this series, I'm not necessarily brilliant at it. This may be that point. But it's gone much smoother this second run because I at least knew where I was going. I always thought the Go Plats in Keen 4 looked like videotapes. The Go Plats in this one look like books. So that should activate the 2 elevators down at the bottom. I hope. Oh no! There was a third switch! We may reload. Oh no, we got it. Oh. We're going to reload anyway, because I stuffed that up after making it all that way. I can't, if I'm honest, quite remember what this switch does. Start a platform running of some description. I don't think there are any bridges in this level. Okay, what do you say we save at this juncture? On harder difficulties, there's an enemy called a Coelic up in that spot in the ceiling. Oh! Yeah. Stuff it, it's just an extra life. Not that I couldn't use the extra lives, but we're saving and loading anyway. Alright, one more time, up we go. Taking the place of the raindrops from episode 4 and the Vitamin from episode 5, this time around we've got Viva, which are the most abundant life form on Fribulus Zax. And they share their vivishness with you if you collect them, and 100 will net you an extra life. The Queen Viva, which is what I attempted to collect and died in the process of before, is worth an extra life all by herself. Okay, so... And we attack Fribulus Zax. So that's Bloog to manufacturing. And we only got through 2 levels in that part because those 2 levels were a bit of a slog. But we're going to leave it there for that part on YouTube. If you enjoyed, do please like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I've done all the Keen games up to this point, and plenty of other retro classics besides. When we come back, we're going to be going into Bloog Tower, one of the game's longest and most challenging levels. Or I always found it that way.